Hello, everyone. This is the Inner Voice Show, part of the Evolving Mind series in the Togetherness media. I'm Dr. Foojan Zeine, a psychotherapist and the founder of the Awareness Integration Theory. And here it is, the tip of the week. All of you amazing psychotherapists and life coaches around the world, you have the opportunity to become certified in the awareness integration theory and the interventions, which will give you access to be featured in the awarenessintegration.com and the Foojan app, which in both people will be able to find you and want to share with you and work with you, knowing that you are going to be proficient in giving them the awareness integration model. So it's important for all of you to come in to the next course that we have. It will be February 18th to 20th and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be 18 hours online. The awareness integration therapy or theory is a multi-modality psychological educational model that enhances self-awareness, releases past traumas and psychological blocks, reduces the symptoms of anxiety and depression, and promotes clarity and a positive attitude to learn and implement new skills for an effective, productive, and successful life. And in this 18 hours, you will be learning about 9 principles of the model, 9 phases of the intervention, and multiple applications that you may have. So I'd love to hear from you. So go ahead and send me an email to awareness-integration-institute@gmail.com or foojanzeine@gmail.com. I will love to hear from you and have you at our next course. Thank you. Here's a tip of the week. This week, we lost Miss USA 2019 Chesley Christ to suicide. This news brought the seriousness of depression and high rates of suicide to surface again. Suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the United States. It is the 4th leading cause of death for adolescents ages 15 to 19 globally. The major risk factors for suicide behavior are mental health and substance use disorders. Suicide risk may also be increased by environmental factors such as stressful life events and access to lethal tools such as firearms or drugs. Suicide attempts in the past and a family history of suicide are both significant risk factors. In the past week, I have been talking to many people regarding their state of depression. One successful woman told me that she is so bubbly and up that when she's talking with her friends or at work, that no one would ever believe that when she comes home, she goes into this dark well in a dark place, and all she wants is for her world to end. Another 40-year-old woman told me that if I had an easy and an available means for committing suicide at home, one of my impulses during the night of wishing to be dead, I would act on it. But luckily, my rational brain shows up, and when I want to plan it, talk myself out of it. I also spoke with a 17-year-old teen who questions life, God, and the purpose of living in this punitive world. And as he embarks to set his journey toward adulthood, goes into a deep, dark depression. Depression feels dark, hard, filled with pain, and deep. It might be due to a biological factor, being born into a family, genetics of one of the parents being depressed, living in a depressed family environment, living in a society that is going through depression due to poverty, war, and natural disaster, childhood physical trauma, sexual traumas, living under harsh, abusive, or neglectful parenting style, life circumstances, poverty, mental illness, physical illness, hormonal imbalance, unemployment, financial burden, phase of life issue, and many more. Although the rates of people with depression are not subsiding, there are still reports of many people who are getting better Their depression rate is less, or at least the period in which some treatments actually absolves. It's important to get help, to be diagnosed appropriately, and to be treated accordingly. So far, medical management includes antidepressants and new psychedelic treatments such as ketamine, psilocybin, and MDMA for PTSD, only in clinical settings. The neurological treatments include cranial electrostimulation therapy, transcranial magnetic stimulation therapies, and neuron feedbacks. And psychotherapy, which is essential for treating depression. There are many approaches from cognitive behavioral therapy, emotional focus therapy, behavioral therapy, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing for PTSD, and even hypnosis. Now, the awareness integration therapy is a multiple published research and multimodality psychological and educational model, which has shown that it minimizes depression. Since with the awareness integration theory, the person reviews their roles, thoughts, feelings, actions, dualities, paradoxes, storylines in all areas of their life, they are then able to challenge and bring about substantial paradigm shift and therefore action-oriented skills to deal with life as is. They can also see their strengths and resilience to be brought to surface and operate from an empowerment in a day-to-day life. So seek support. If you feel depressed, you deserve to live a happy life and be fulfilled. For more observational and integrational skills, get my book, Life Reset, The Awareness Integration Path to Create the Life You Want. Thank you.
Togetherness Media. Togethernessmedia.com